Right folks, an update on my Micro Mini Lidl challenge. She's ready to take to the skies and she will go vertical. So I'm pretty sure one way or another this is going to fly. When I say ready for the skies, receiver arrived today. The 4-channel receiver arrived today because I was messing around with one that only had 2 working channels. Still waiting for the prop. In theory it was out for delivery day before yesterday, but it hasn't turned up. So it seems to be okay with this prop, which is a 5030. Seems to be quite happy with that. Motor doesn't get too hot, and don't know whether you can see it, but we have ailerons and we have elevator. Like I say, ready for the skies, but we've got gales again today and it's August. I don't know what's happened with the weather, but it's all gone completely crazy. So it might be a while before I can get out, because the all-up weight turned out, with the 300 milliamp 1S in it, 56 grams, which is just amazing. So definitely a light wind plane. So let's take a closer look at the construction and how I've managed to put this together. Right, well I showed you most of it in part 1 of this. We've got a 2-gram servo there for ailerons. The 2 gram I put in there didn't work, so I've got a 3.7 gram in there. And it's worked out just fine centre of gravity wise with that 300 up front. I can't really demonstrate it very well, but it's just about there, which looks absolutely perfect to me. It's pretty much what it was when it came out of the box as a foamie glider. So let's take a closer look. I'm sure I showed you this before. It's a 1204 6000 kV motor, and as I just said, appears to be quite happy with the 5030 prop. Prop saver there on the 1.5mm shaft, I think it is. 300 milliamp 1S there, which tucks in quite nicely as far forward as I could get it to get the centre of gravity right. The tiny little 5 amp speed controller there, which only works with a 1S, and you can't see it, but with a bit of luck you can see the blue light down there. The receiver is way down here with the antenna along the hole that I made to take the wire from the elevator servo. So very well pleased with the construction. Nothing else much to show you. I think you can see there what I've done there. I've got a little extra brace there. One thing I have noticed is, which isn't great, because it's such a lightweight construction, very bendy wings, I was a little tempted to put a brace with a barbecue stick across, but I don't think it's really necessary, and they're not going to break off. And I also noticed that when you apply elevator, no, you can't quite see it, when you apply elevator it does tend to bend the rudder a bit at the same time, just because this is quite flexible. But all in all, very well pleased with that. It was a little bit of a challenge, but those FS2A receivers are so tiny and cheap, they will fit in anywhere. And incidentally, my method of securing cockpit covers, little barbecue stick there into a hole, holds it nicely there, and I've put one there which goes into a slot so that when the rubber band's on, this won't go sideways. So all in all, we're just waiting for the right day. Incidentally, in part 1 of my video about my build here, I called this the Micro Mini Lidl Challenge. I have discovered on the Lidl Facebook group that there's an even smaller version of this, the Mini Micro Lidl, you could call it. This one is 15-inch wingspan. There is one that is actually 10-inch wingspan, which would be an extremely difficult challenge to turn into an RC powered plane. If anyone can do that, please give it a mention in comments below. But that's all for now. Thanks for watching. If you want to see the Maiden, which should be soon, don't forget to hit subscribe. And if you've enjoyed this little mini buildy bloggy of my Mini Micro Lidl, please give it a like, and why not check out some of the other stuff on my channel. But that's all for now. Hopefully I will catch you all again soon. Bye for now.